Don't
Totally different theme
reference it.
song. Wow. Fully copyrighted to something.
Absolutely. Let's break as many rules, change the game so that the rules don't exist anymore. We'll break all of the rules of
Change
podcasting.
the game. Yeah. It's okay to steal copyrights now.
It is.
Again.
Like, we've been. Listen. It came up quick. Napster was like, yo, you can have any audio you want. It's a free fucking country. And we were like, America, fuck yeah, just downloading everything. And then suddenly it was like, oh shit, they're actually hammering down on that. That's good because that could have gotten out of hand. And then instantly it went right back to being like, oh, Napster got shut down. Here's 50 million things in its place. Download away, folks. It was all a ruse. It's still okay. You can still pirate things. We go through these little fluctuations where it's like you shouldn't. No, I don't know what a torrent is, but you shouldn't download it. You shouldn't download it. It's like, just kidding, man. Oh, your one torrent site got shut down. Here's 70 more. It's fine. It's all fine. So, classic ups and downs with downloading.
Yeah, I mean, the world basically gave up on trying to police that, because how do you, really? I let you track every single person all the time. And I mean, people can still get targeted for it, I'm sure. But I still love that people use, like, I'm a YouTube reactions guy. I like to watch people watch Empire Strikes Back for the first time to see the Darth Vader scene and see if they knew that it was going to happen. I don't know why. It's dumb, but it brings me joy sometimes. And they use the video in the, like, the movie in the video.
Oh, like picture in picture it?
Yes. Yeah. So I don't know how that works. You can just use, like, the most famous movie scene in history on your YouTube channel to get views.
I think if you're not rebroadcasting the actual thing, it does make it technically okay, because your sole purpose,
I know there's a bunch, yeah,
is the reaction to the thing. So it's not to show the thing and get credit and make money off of the thing. It's for the other thing. I honestly think that that's the loophole that people get away with.
There is some kind of copyright use, fair use law, but people are definitely still trying to make money, because, like, they'll do the same with, like, music video reactions, where they'll clip out, they'll pause. It's so funny because people continue to pause during the music video, like, they're, oh, really got to talk about this thing. Oh, I really want to comment. And all they're really thinking is, I got to make sure I pause before this gets removed or gets striked, so I can get struck down, so I can make sure I get my revenue on this. You know, I got to keep it up there so it doesn't get taken down.
For sure, but whatever. I mean, fuck it, whatever. Like, the most important thing that we got right was parody law. Like, that
was what?
Is parody law. Like, the fact that you can make parody of something and the original artist can't say a fucking thing about it because it's supposed to be used not to replicate it and take credit for the original thing, but just to make fun of it. I'm like, thank goodness someone one day proposed we should at least be able to make fun of shit, like, and use it and, like, make fun by changing lyrics and stuff. Whoever passed that law, good for you. You were looking out for comedy, and I appreciate that wholeheartedly. The unsung hero of comedy.
Is that one of those that they should rename? Just name it after a person, like the Weird Al? The Weird Al law?
Absolutely.
The Yank?
Now, right,
Yeah.
it's, do you honor Weird Al, or do you name it so that the name of the guy who wrote it gets the credit for it? Like, because I'd be okay with that. And I hope he has a silly name so that it's, like, that much better. Like, that, because we get to say it. Like, his name is, like, Penis McButthole. And so it's like, oh, well, due to the Penis McButthole Act of 1964, Weird Al can have those parodies, because then you just get to keep saying it in, like, a legal sense.
Wow, look at that. History lessons as well. And just a fair use statement, if anybody does want to use Strangely Familiar in a classroom setting or for fair use, for parody, just don't put us in a courtroom.
I will sue you.
Just leave it at
that. I
that.
will sue you.
Yeah.
I've confused my priorities. Isn't it supposed to come to me? Yes, this is how it's meant to be. Every little thing flashing on a screen.
spicy out here. 90s this
Yeah.
week. It's the first day of summer. Well, welcome to summer.
Wow.
It's happening.
It's coming in hot.
Did take.
Ha!
I like it.
Yeah.
It took until the very first day of summer, which I think was on the 21st. I don't know. I'm looking at. I don't have a calendar proper anywhere, but first day of summer, got out on the boat finally for the first time this year.
Yeah?
Not because we wanted to wait that long, just because it wasn't possible.
Mm-hmm.
Even yesterday, still a chance of thunderstorms. That's how they do it to you. That's how the world does it. I think it's a conspiracy by Big Weather man, big weather person,
For sure. I don't
to
see
keep
any
people
other
from
way.
enjoying the world.
Right. Oh, you got plans? Oh, you want to be outside? I don't know, man. I don't know.
luck. It's a real production getting that boat out there. I'd hate for lightning to spring up an hour into it.
Right. And then
I don't know.
there's also no, don't worry. Don't worry. I know what you're going to say. Oh, it's going to rain. It's not. Don't worry. It's going to be sunny all day. And 105 and humid. Lots of luck, fuckers.
I know.
Like, enjoy it.
I've got to get that AC in. Got to talk to my landlord. It's about that time.
Oh, does he have a window
you know,
unit
I do
for you?
enjoy. I got window units, yeah.
Okay.
I do enjoy a good, as long as the temperature cooperates. I do enjoy a good fan window, or window fan.
Yeah.
Sleep, you know. I like that, the fresh air. The problem with the AC is you miss out on the outside air, which can be nice. Like I enjoy it. I like the outside air. I like to keep it fresh.
It's
When the
tough.
pollen's not ripping open my throat, but
It's tough because pollen makes it hard too, because you're like, oh, I want the outside air, and then you go through a night of breathing that outside air, and you wake up and you're all stuffed, and you're like, I don't want the outside air no more. So
I know.
basically, all weather is.
I have been
terrible.
suffering with that.
Yeah.
For the
I
last
hate
couple
all
weeks, I was mildly, almost like this week going into it, I was like, I'm going to probably call the doctor if this doesn't improve. But I felt like I had asthma the last couple weeks for some reason. Like, just breathing was difficult. Not difficult or like super labored, but annoying to where it felt like there was something. You know, you get that feeling when it feels like there's fluid in your lungs, but you can't really cough anything up. You just cough or it's irritated or something. I don't know if anybody has had that. I don't know. I'm asking for validation on it, but it
I don't
happened
know.
to me.
I don't know. Did you have it or not? I don't know. Like,
Yeah. Does everybody else have this?
Right.
Please tell me. It's
did
not
I
just
even
me
have
that I'm-
this?
Yeah. But it was like I'd go like for some, and I was just like, I think it's just honestly every night just huffing pollen into my face and my lungs, and it's just irritating. All this dust, pollen, allergens. You know, at night sleeping, all the fun, whatever's in your nose, just your body absorbing it through your throat and lungs. I don't know why that's the most efficient way. It's not. Just get rid of it. Why can't it all leave my body at night from some pore? Just make
Right.
it do that. Why does it have to settle inside of me? Don't settle in me. Don't settle with me, for me, or inside of me. Please. I just can't. Don't want it. Don't want it. Don't need it.
That's a t-shirt.
What's going on? What's going on in your life, Jeff?
Well,
I haven't seen you in weeks. I haven't seen you in literal weeks.
in week. Let's see. So this week, not much took place for me, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Now, you had a major basement upgrade.
I did. Not major, not in the cost sense, but it definitely it ties it together a little bit better.
A quality of
So,
life upgrade.
I'll try to give a recap. So I have these two high top tables in the basement that were covered with they're basically put next to each other. No, they were not the same table. So it was a little off, but not that bad, and they were covered with a tablecloth. Well, I decided to tear one of them down and only have one out without the tablecloth. So I have the wooden chairs and the wooden table and everything sitting in the main area. Behind the viewing area, as I call it, which is half of the basement, is the couch, recliner, TV, and then behind that was where those two tables were, where the fridge is and everything like that. So I took one of the tables down, but then I also found a bar kind of viewing thing that can prop up right behind the couch, continuing to look over the couch and towards the TV. And so we got that set up. So now there's 3 bar stools sitting immediately behind the couch. Anyone sitting on the couch would not be hindered, and the couch would not hinder the view of those sitting upright in the bar area. And I think it's a really solid pull. Really happy with it. Every time I go downstairs and look at it, I'm like, I like that addition. It's a really nice addition. It'll help certainly with things like Super Bowl and things like that. So nice.
Yeah, it's sort of like a cheap version of stadium seating.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, because Jeff's got, when all the boys come together, for those weekends, you all got to like cram in on the couch, even if you're not playing the game, or you got to sit on the side chair, which is sort of an awkward angle and very easy to fall asleep on. I've learned
many
from my
times.
experience. But yeah, be able to set up behind, and plus you could that'd be fun. Jeff's TV is gigantic. I know you didn't want to say that, Jeff, but it is very big, like too big for the space almost. I'll say, like, kind of ridiculous. But so you could fall back behind the couch and still play a little Mario Kart, get angry from the stadium seating, the bar seating. It's pretty perfect.
What's nice too is
it'll almost be like
the
people sit up there,
just establish dominance.
Yeah.
The table area nice is there's a backing to, so if people have items on the bar table, there is a like 6-inch lip and shelf on the back too. So God forbid someone gets a little silly, you can't knock anything off onto the people on the couch. There is a barrier,
nice.
there, which is really handy. And I say that somewhat in jest, but in reality, that was a big selling point for me. Is I'm like, okay, great. So it's also like pretty dummy proof. Now that being said, there is absolutely nothing preventing someone from putting a drink on the higher shelf for no reason, and then thus knocking out onto the people onto the couch, which is only a matter of time. And lastly, because it's 2025, there's even an outlet built in to this for your, your like charging needs and things of that nature.
That's got to be the next purchase in my life where the spot I live in now is furnished, but whenever sometime I buy my mansion, I will buy one of those couches that has a USB attachment in it, and then I'll be like, what else is there? What else is there in life? It's like, man, I've made it.
Yep. I want you to go full out with the couches that even have like the lighting, like it's almost like someone has like a Fast and Furious car, and it's got like the colored lighting that like outlines the couch in case you didn't know what the couch looks like at night and you can't find the couch, so it outlines it for you in different neon colors. I want you to get that too.
This is the way.
And it's got Knox on it, or NOS, whatever they call it.
NOS stickers.
But it's NOS.
It comes with a case of Monster when you buy it from
it's just a puff of smoke that puts you to sleep real quick. So you can that's the one, just sucks out the oxygen in the room. Just really leaves you like
Jesus
passing out. It's perfect. It's just a slight. It's a dusting of carbon monoxide, just enough to put you to sleep, but not too much to to kill you.
Anesthesiologists do this shit all the time. Just enough.
Yeah.
Just enough. Not the death.
It's
not the
the
death
future.
amount. Just enough. Just dial it back.
It's the future of napping. Dude, I'd be all right. I do, it's fun to get those little minor life upgrade purchases that won't change everything, but in the moment that you need them, it's like, I'm glad I have this. This is cool. Like, I didn't know if I would use this, but I do use it. You're going to love this. So we had a team building on Thursday in Canandaigua, New York. Beautiful town, by the way. People know it. It's like south of Rochester.
It is very nice.
Never been there. Very, very fancy town. I like it a lot. I think I'm sort of planning for maybe an August week off staycation, but where part of it, we mentioned it before, I would go to like a small lake for some fishing. But Canandaigua's on the way, so maybe either on the way or coming back, maybe I'll spend a day there or a night over, because It's just the cutest little downtown, you guys. Like they actually have like a small business downtown where they have like functional businesses that like taverns, restaurants, bookstores. I don't know if one is like a record store where they do like live music there, and it's right near the lake. Very cool. I would like to see that place again. But we went to this team building, and for some reason the projector wasn't working for one of the programs, and believe it or not, we got an hour back in our day, Jeff. We got an hour back in our day that we got to enjoy.
Wow. Did they remind you that they were giving it to you? Because it doesn't count if
Yes.
they don't
Give
audibly
you an hour back in your
say
day.
it.
Yeah. But it was one of those an actual hour back in your day. Because don't go back to the store. Just go home. Just go home. It's one of those. A true hour back in your day. Do you ever get one of those?
Okay.
That's great. Well, you're already home. So
That's different. That is a different thing. When someone tells you you can go home or stop working altogether, that is giving someone an hour and you get to acknowledge it. But when you're at work, stop acting like you're the saint for ending a meeting early when all I have to do after that meeting is other work. Like that you're not giving me shit. I'm here. I get paid by the hour regardless if I'm in meetings or not. So you didn't give me anything back. But yes, that's okay. That I can commend.
I might start doing it because we've been doing like minor hiring, so all the kids who are getting their first job, and the orientation scheduled for like 2 hours, and when I do it with them, it only takes like an hour.
Boy,
or
that
whatever.
doesn't sound
I'm gonna start saying it to them out of context and be like, "I'm gonna give you an hour back in your day," and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Do you
mean?
does your work use that term, minor hiring?
Yeah.
That I don't like it. I don't like it. I think you're
Minor.
saying that the extent of hiring is minor, so I was very confused until you gave it context afterwards. But also,
No.
I don't know. It just sounds weird that you're like, gonna be hiring a lot of kids under 18. Like, there shouldn't be a term for like why
Well,
do you
in
guys
our business,
focus
it's
on
very
that?
important to acknowledge.
Why?
Because there are different laws, obviously. If you guys didn't know, there's different laws about how you treat minors. In
Please
many
elaborate.
aspects. Work
Please
included.
elaborate. Hurry.
Work included. Yeah. Mostly work.
And
Mostly
work rules too.
Yeah. But it's just like, there's a weird rule about, so obviously like the work hours, the labor laws are clearly different for how much people can work during the summer and stuff like, or I mean, versus the school year and all that.
Right.
But there's like, they're not allowed to handle like heavy machinery or
Bailers.
a knife or
Oh
you know,
yeah.
they're not allowed to clean, repair, drain, or oil anything. So even the microwave they're allowed to use it, but they're not allowed to oil it. I gotta go in and oil the microwave.
What does
So
that mean?
it's weird. There's a sign on it that says that. I don't know why. It looks like a little stop sign. It says like the ages. It's like they could also like totally blow up a burrito in there, and they're not allowed to clean it. So
Are
it's
they
like,
really not
just
allowed to
don't, you guys.
clean the inside of a microwave?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's so. If I was a
That's
minor
true.
working at Wegmans, I would mess the microwave up so bad and be like, nothing I can do.
yeah.
I need an adult.
Somebody just microwaved salmon in here. It smells really bad, and there was hollandaise sauce on it too, and it was in there for too long, so now it's all over the inside of it. I can't do anything about
Right.
it. I can't do it. Oh, what's weird? There was a raw egg in there too. I don't know why.
I
That's
think
a
they
weird
meant to put it
combination.
in for 30 seconds and it hit 30 minutes instead. I'm sorry.
They
Something
might have
went
just
awry.
left. I don't know who it was. Who could have done this? But oh yeah, so I got an hour back in my day, and so I came home and I cleaned my bathroom because like that needs to happen. I've been doing a little spring cleaning, organizing. I've clearly got, I don't know if it's I've got too many hockey cards in my life, so that's today's project is organizing those, cleaning them, oiling them, repairing them. I'm gonna do it all
I'm
today.
18.
But then when I was cleaning my bathroom again, like the adult purchase of, I've got this bath mat. I could spend an extra 10 minutes cleaning that, and the shower curtain, like bleaching them, whatever. Just cleaning the corners, whatever. Make sure they're all needy, tight. What needy? Tight.
Needy and tight. That sounds awful.
No.
Tidy
Tight,
and
tight,
neat.
tidy and neat.
Jesus. Good Lord.
They're needy
get
and
out of
tight.
there.
Oh boy. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna Amazon this. I'm gonna spend $30 to get a new shower floor mat and a new shower curtain, because you got to do it anyway. So it's just like quality of life upgrades. And you know what? It was here a day later. I used to use like the shower mat that sort of is like a loofah in a way. Like it's fun on your feet. You know, it's a little scrapey. You know, I don't know if it's functional. It's comfortable. I was like, it's too much maintenance to clean it. So I got this one that's more like slats, and I like it a lot. So major life upgrade.
Like bamboo?
I guess that's where I was going with
like
that.
What kind of slats are they?
They're also like fake wood. You know,
Okay.
It's like, they're gray and they look like it's like shiplap for your feet.
That sounds
You know,
uncomfortable.
It's real nice. Real nice. And
They're jagged.
but they it's also like mildew, mold resistant, that kind of thing. So guess what? I only got to clean my bathroom like twice a year now. Be real nice.
Matt's like, and I make sure to pee on it regularly so that it kills all the bad things. I assume that's how science works.
Yeah. You just got to make sure you do it through your toes. It helps out. Gets some of the biomatter on there.
Jesus.
I don't know. We ever talk? Are you a pee in the shower person?
Listen, it happens. I try to. I'd rather pee in the toilet when I wake up and then have a delay and then I go to the shower.
That's true.
But,
How do you start a shower without peeing first? I guess?
yeah, like that's the problem is that I pretty trustworthily pee when I wake up within the first like 2 minutes of being awake. And so I just get that out of the way. I'm not going to hold it while the shower's starting, while the shower's getting up to warmth. I'm not going to hold it so that I can pee in the shower. Doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Not intentional.
But, you know, listen.
I never was.
When I pee, listen, I got to talk about my pee. When I pee, I'm notorious for probably, like, just, like, cutting it off too soon. And meaning, like, I think I, like, subconsciously stop my pee stream too early. And so, like, when I get into the shower, sometimes, you know, once your body warms up, you're like, oh, I guess I had to pee a little bit more. That's how it pans out for me usually.
I also am notorious for cutting it off short, except then just putting it back in my underwear.
And then you know, calico, and then you get yourself some calico cut pants.
I'm very good though at recognizing that, you know, especially when you get older. I once heard this is a great advice from Johnny Knoxville. I don't know if it was on a podcast or in the commentary of a Jackass movie about, as an older man, how do you make sure you don't, you know, have like a Dixie cup urine sample, you know, spread through the front of your undies after you're done peeing, which is like, he does this. He does the tap twice and then, you know, pull. So he, when he's done, when he thinks he's done, he does a little taparoo right under. You know what I'm talking about. Right under, right in the prostate exterior region, a couple taps, and then he basically toothpaste tubes it out, and whatever comes in, just get the extra sprinkles out, you know, and it's functional. I recommend it at home. Two taps and a pull. You're gonna find some juice. All right, just get it out. Don't be a victim. Don't be a victim of your age. Nothing's wrong. You can be. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's our body's fault. Or you could just sit down, which is also acceptable, I think, and just wait it out. That's okay. However you need to do it. I feel like this is resonating with a lot of people, what I'm saying right now. I feel like I'm reaching an audience, like the silent majority of people who just, I'm sorry, I'm bringing to light something that's very important to talk about.
I didn't do fucking shit.
Sorry. All right. We'll cut that out. Let's just keep moving.
Cut that in post.
gonna-
Cut that in post.
Yeah. But that's how you avoid that. Or pee in the shower. If you're going to pee in the shower, make sure you've Drano recently or you have a hair catcher or something like that. You don't want to be in a situation, again, those toes. Protect your toes. I remember the first time I was with somebody who peed in the shower, and I thought it was very gross because I had never done it. And I guess, who cares, right? It's like, grow up. Come on, young Mac, grow up. But still, I'd rather the toilet and it to go directly into this sewage system.
Yeah, I mean,
which I guess happens from the shower anyway. I don't know how pipes work or plumbing. Have it. Just keep it in the house wherever you do it.
right.
Use your poop knife. Try to avoid the kitchen
no,
sink.
we're not-
Have
no,
you
we're not
ever
getting
peed
into
in a
poop
sink?
knife discussions.
That's what I was getting at.
I've taken some pretty
I have
big
not.
dumps, but there is no need to have a poop knife in your house. Like,
No,
come on,
no, it's not.
come on. That was like the massive Reddit story from.
A regular plunger will do. It should.
Exactly. Come on. How old were you? Do you remember the time? Because I'm assuming this applies to you, because it applied to me, and I think it happens to a lot of people. How old were you when you realized that the, how do I say, classic plunger look, which is a half circle on a rod,
Like a sink plunger,
was
basically?
not meant for a toilet. Like,
I would say like 39. Probably.
I don't
I
feel
would
like
say-
this
I
is
didn't-
talked about enough. Like, what? Like,
No. Yeah.
like,
Not that I was using it. I knew that they
Right.
weren't effective for toilets, so I wouldn't buy them for the toilet. But I've had them. Like, I've had certain apartments wherever where I'd move in and it'd be there.
and
I'd
that
use
would
it.
be the
It's
one
not-
in the bathroom. Like,
Yeah.
and you're like,
yeah.
that's not what's needed. Like, when I found the toilet type plungers, I would say maybe like 10, 15 years ago. When I would find the toilet ones, I'm like, oh, what are these weird plungers for? And I don't even know who told me or if I like found out later, but like finding out that it's for a toilet, I'm like thinking of the mechanics of it, and I go, I never thought about that. I'm like that it would need to be a different shape. And dude, I'm telling you, I don't know how many. I feel like I had to have used the sink plunger on toilets before, and I wonder if I did it in like other people's homes and stuff, not realizing that I'm putting that they're then putting in the poo water toilet plunger onto their sinks, and hopefully then not like licking their sink basins. But I don't know, man. I mean, we got to educate the youth about like, why is that not in like health classes in middle school for kids? It's better they learn that stuff more than
I know.
than the weird like sex talks in 7th grade.
Mm-hmm. You can combine them, I think,
Okay,
in some way.
probably same
But,
class,
um,
probably same day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tag it on.
Dare to be drug resistant and use condoms and use a heavy duty shit plunger for when you destroy your nana's toilet. Dare to do that.
Best day in class.
Howdy. Hey, y'all, this seems like an abrupt cut into this program. Well, guess what? This is our first advertising chunk ever. And we're going to sell you, it's not. You can tell it's not, because who says advertising chunk? That's not why this episode is stopping for the moment. This episode will remain a little solid chunk, a little hockey puck, just a little fat, girthy, short one. We've been promising it, dude. Why do I got? Dude, I just wore a hat. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm so sorry. My 5 head has got full hat on it. It's huge. Unlike the size of this episode, which again is incredibly short. It's half the size. And that's for you. It's for you as a listener, as a viewer. It's not something that happened on our end at all. We're not in trouble at all. Listen, if somebody knows somebody at Google, help them with their, like, the memory of a browser. You know what? Like, all of a sudden, Jeff's thing, I'm going to put it on Jeff. I'm going to blame him even though it's not his fault. It's somebody at Google. It's a conspiracy, you guys. A lot of things are going on in the world, and people are censoring us. Okay, because in the second half of this episode, we talked a lot about, well, poop, more poop, museums. I was gonna say musea to correctly say the plural, but who wants to be that guy? And we went into hardcore politics about the world. So that was, I think we got censored. It's the way of the world right now. That's what's happening. We don't understand it. But thanks for tuning in. If you're even listening to this part, God bless you. Like and comment if you are listening to this part. Is that a thing? That's a thing. Dude, this sucks. We're going to have to try to recreate that whole thing. I already threw away the script. You can tell we work with a script. And I'm just going on for too long. But just enjoy. Hey, guess what? We're giving you 28 minutes back in your day. Okay? So please enjoy it. I should have queued up the music, right? Should I just end it like that? Would it be a lot easier if I... No. I'll add it on in post. Who even cares? You do. Thank you. And that's why you're still here. Listen to me ramble. That's the end of episode 126. I hope you enjoyed it. And maybe some of you will come back and say, like, oh, it was way better. Because I was going to stop it, but it stopped itself. We'll regroup. Things will get better. Or maybe they're already perfect. Anyways, please enjoy your day. Enjoy your week. And we're still only $5 in to our Chuck Norris GoFundMe for a cameo. 5 out of 500. We're getting there. We're getting there. 1% of the way. If you would like to contribute, just Venmo us. You know where we are. Hit us up. And peace be with you. Love y'all. Goodbye.